What's happening, film nerds? David the Film Junkie here. Welcome to the Film Junkie in Other News segment on this channel. That's right. Thanks for clicking in. Make sure you're subscribed to both channels, pretty please, because that would just make me feel all warm and cozy inside, just to let you know. If you're new to this little segment I do on this channel, it's basically, on the other channel, I cover the big stuff. At least I try to, you know. But sometimes there's other stuff I want to cover too, you know, with other movies that aren't like the big superhero movies or the big movies that are, you know, that are out there right now, and, you know, I just want to talk about those. Or if there's something with the big movies that I didn't cover, I want to cover it here. Uploaded 3 videos on the other channel. There's some more Spider-Man set videos, Spider-Man Homecoming set videos. There was apparently a Deadpool pitch in 2013 by the Kick-Ass 2 director, and we had some concept art of that costume, which is weird. Pretty interesting. And then, of course, Weekend Warrior talking about good old Ghostbusters 2016, man. Seeing it tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. Like I said, I'm going in with an open mind. I've tried to articulate that as much as possible. I'm just so tired of all the shit that's gone behind it. And it's rated pretty good right now, so we'll see what happens with all of that. See what I think about it. So anyways, in other news, what's going on other than well, there was like a Suicide Squad extended trailer, slightly, from that last trailer that we got, slightly extended, and then there's also, I guess, on the SP awards that were happening tonight, Margot Robbie did something with Gronkowski, sorry, you know, what's his nuts from the Patriots, did a little something right there, so that's pretty cool. I was gonna post it, but I was like, when I watched the trailer, I was like, there's not much here. It's interesting. Michael Bay has premature ejaculation. He ejaculated all over Times Square. That's right. There's already a banner hanging up for Transformers: The Last Night. We don't get this movie for about 10 months or so, and they're already hanging up a banner. It just shows Optimus Prime like battling something that we don't quite know yet. So it's like, what? All right, that's Michael Bay for you. They're just like, fuck it, let's get it going around. Let's get the buzz going now, right? Boy, Daisy Ridley, she posted a pretty awesome image of herself holding up a lightsaber, her lightsaber, because it's blue, and she's just like holding it. It's illuminating her face, because apparently Star Wars Episode 8 has officially wrapped production. So I'm guessing at that Europe thing, whatever, the Star Wars celebration that's happening this month, I'm pretty sure we're going to get the title for it. And maybe get some footage. Maybe. So that'll be freaking awesome. J.K. Simmons actually talked more about the badass Commissioner Gordon, but he said the same thing that we already said. I guess he participated in the little celebrity softball game that they have every year for the All-Star game. So nothing really new. So I didn't do that again. Whatever. There was more set photos from Thor. They're building the set, as well as Mark Ruffalo posting from the set with his mocap stuff. This was interesting right here, and this was showed up yesterday. Danny McBride says there's no comic relief in Alien Covenant. Danny McBride, the guy who I have not seen play it straight, I don't think ever, said there's no comic relief. I figured with Danny McBride in it, there's going to be some comic relief. Who knows? He said it's like a dark horror movie. There's going to be... This like goes back to like Batman vs Superman, Warner Brothers, Suicide Squad. This goes back to all that. And I'm like, come on, let's not do that. But, and then of course we got the big thing that was today. We see Pennywise's new face. That's right. For the reboot of Stephen King's It, which... You know what? As much as some people are probably hating the fact that they're rebooting It, because it's a classic story. I mean, the original movie's like 4 hours long. It was a little mini-series that was on TV. Scared the absolute shit out of me. Holy shit, did it scare me. Like, that movie freaked me out when I was little. I remember when watching that. Freaked me out, man. And I'm kind of arachnophobic, so at the end when you see the big giant spider, didn't sit well with me. Still doesn't. Still kind of freaks me out. And it still freaks me out, and then I'm wondering, am I going to be able to handle this? God knows what that, if the whole spider thing is going to, it's going to be interesting. But I didn't realize the guy who playing Pennywise is Alexander Skarsgård's brother, Bill Skarsgård. Did not know that. I remember it was originally supposed to be that one dude, and which it kind of looked like him, and I thought it was still him, but yeah. Anyways, but that was interesting. But I could see, I mean, when you watch it now, it does drag on for a long, long time. Now, cut that movie in half, cut down some of the stuff that just kind of drags along. Yeah, it's going to be difficult because, I mean, it's based off a novel, so you're going to have to remove some aspects, but just keep in all the good stuff while establishing the characters. I mean, I really hope they establish this. I hope the story doesn't suffer, because what I loved about the original It movie was you kind of got each character's backstory. Like, you saw what they were doing currently right now, like in the present, and then you got their backstory and how they joined that little group of all of them, and then you got to see when they were a kid, you got to see like how they interacted with Pennywise. You know, you kind of got a backstory with each character, and it took its time. So that's what was great about having it a miniseries. But it does drag a little bit. You watch it now, it does drag a little bit. So hopefully they can just make it where it paces well, but still get all that character development for all the characters. And then, I mean, I don't know how What's His Nuts is gonna top Tim Curry as Pennywise. Holy shit! If you're afraid of clowns, I mean, get the hell out. You're not gonna be able. You weren't able to watch that movie. Probably still aren't. Fucking still holds up. He does. Anyways, guys, well, I appreciate you watching. Like I said, subscribe to both channels and let me know your thoughts about everything down below in the balls area, and I will. Well, the next video you'll see on this channel will be my first reaction to Ghostbusters, and then hopefully tomorrow night I'll get my my full-on review of Ghostbusters up. If not, maybe the next day morning. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to get up as soon as possible. So we'll see what happens. So look forward to that, guys, and yeah, I'll talk to you later.